Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, TSM here. So here we go, it's the Tier 13 Assault build. This is the initial build because obviously we don't have the flagship yet. I think from the off, first thing to say is this fleet is a combined effort of various individuals, including Hefe, Derpy, and a couple of others as well. And yeah, it's quite complex. So I'll try to get through it as best I can, but it isn't the standard build and it's nothing, probably what you're expecting. Right, let's take a look. I've done some work towards the ships, but they're not all completed. Right, first and foremost then, I have a full damage ship. Okay, this is, I'm going to have two of these, and you can see all the specials here. That's the new Odyssey system, okay, the new engine and the new Felforge rounds. I've also got then Centrifugal Local System from Tier 11. I've also got Corrosive Battery 2. Corrosive Battery 3 will not fit with these specials. And the Full Force Choke, okay, right back down at Tier 9. That gives you then a total of 5,761% corrosive damage. You need lots of corrosive damage, not building damage this time. There's a lot of ships. That's everything. Like I said, the CIC is on, and which obviously helps speed and not a great deal else. I'm going for 2 and 2 of the armors this time, simply because there is a lot of corrosive, and also if you make a mistake, there's a lot of penetrative damage. So it's 2 and 2 for me. Two ships, both the same, okay, and yeah, try and get those upgraded as soon as possible. Okay, next then, first of 2 countermeasure ships. I've only got this one at U1, okay, but that's as far as I could get. This one then is quite straightforward. It is an MDS3 hull, and while I am using subaquatic, obviously to give yourself some extra projectile speed and also some countermeasure reload as well, what I am using is the Countermeasure Equipment 2. Now this is something that we discussed on Hefe's show, and the reason is that you want this and not the better ones, believe it or not, is because you don't want your MDS3s to outrange the other countermeasures that we're going to use in a second, which I'll show you. So this one here gives you a reasonably short countermeasure range, okay, but the good thing is it still actually helps the MDS3s fire. Third ship then, believe it or not, and they do work, and you'll see in a minute, for the UAVs only, is this countermeasure hull, okay, which has actually got gales. Now, I've put loads of gales on because I've ran out of basically the scatterguns, the limited scatterguns. 4 or 5 is probably plenty. I've just slapped them on because I had a whole day's worth of a token to use up, so I just put the extra one on. It might not finish off with this many, but we'll see. Again, I've gone subaquatic propellant, okay, and this time I've gone Pretorius system. So that's the second countermeasure hull. This one's U0, but it doesn't really matter at the moment because it's not going to make a huge amount of difference in here for the countermeasures at all. Let's go take a look at the target and we'll see how we're getting on. Now, one thing I'm going to add quickly, which I won't add in the game, okay, when it comes for real, is because I don't have the other CICs fitted, then I'm just going to try and speed this fleet up a little bit, and I'm actually going to use the really old crew, which is this one here, the Silent Hunters. Why? Because it gives you 10% combat speed, and that's equivalent then to having 4 of those CICs on, because obviously it's 5% per CIC. Now, if you're struggling with VXP, or you haven't started VXP yet, okay, then actually you can use your previous Sovereign fleet, and you can go into the level 50, which is the correct target. Fairly straightforward. Take out the ships, take out the scatterguns on the gates, and then bring your new hulls in, and then you can take everything else out, and you should get some VXP. Bear in mind, the damage over time special that's built in, okay, and for your ships does not give you any VXP points, okay. So unfortunately, it's going to take longer to do VXP this weekend. There you go. You can see these sovereigns work quite well. Just avoid those. That's the obviously smart torpedoes. The UAVs, okay, are getting knocked down. Why? Because I put some gales on this fleet. But you get the general idea anyway. Okay, so we're back inside a fresh VXP target than the level 50 with the fleet that we've got so far. Now, First, I recommend you don't chase these ships. You let them turn around and come back to you, because what you want to do is obviously use the damage over time special that's built into the hulls. This is if you were raiding, obviously not for VXP, because the damage over time, like I said, doesn't do anything. It doesn't give you any VXP points. But assume that we're now basically raiding. So do some damage and then watch the damage on this ship, you see. Which means that you can just pop in and out and let the ship do the work for you. Okay, that's a smart torpedoes come out the Ironhide. You can't kill them, they just hunt you down. Now, for the Ironhide itself, I took a bit of damage there, unfortunately. You want to try and stay at maximum range possible and kite it. Watch out for those UAVs. So you notice the Gales are firing and they're taking the UAVs down. Just watch those smart torpedoes. And same idea again for these ships then. Let them come to you first. Now the MDS-3s are firing, the Gales won't fire. Keep out the way, let them do as much damage as you can inside that dot damage area. Okay, troublesome turrets again are these corrosive ones. Just be aware. Just be wary of obviously the aura around their gates that will slow you down. So if you sneak up to the side of the gate, then you should be able to kill the gate and kill the turret at the same time. See, it's inside the area of the dot damage. Okay, we're inside now. Try and kill the Ironhide. It's annoying, but you've got to keep moving away from those smart torpedoes. Oh, some of the UAVs got through then. I got too close. You still need to stay at full range. It's better. The dot damage is doing its job. Okay, next these ships. These are corrosive, so try and kite these as well. Perfect. We're getting there now. Try and take this one down. There we go. The other turret will go down. Remember, it's 1 million damage per second with that aura effect. So it's very powerful. See, staying full range with the Gales makes a huge difference. Every single one of those UAVs died then. Get too close and some get through. We'll kill the Ironhide. Okay, down to the turrets and we're finished. Like I say, there's only one ship here that's U3, there's one at U1, and the others are U0, so we are missing a lot of the resistances at the moment. So that's it, that's the full target. Complete. Okay, that will give you a rough idea of what to expect in the raid. You'll notice that there was a ship missing that was actually in the tier 13 guide. I believe that's because it's identical to the Ironhide, which is a Helmar, but it doesn't have the smart torpedoes. So we'll probably see that in the very basic level target, which will be the auto target because it won't have the smart torpedoes in it. So our ships then, okay, one full damage at the front, one with two MDS3s and a short countermeasure special, which only boosts it by a short range. That's important, so the MDS3s don't have the same range as this hull here, which has got the Gale 4s on it. Okay, Pretorius system helps that one there, and the other one will be once I've got it up and running with the extra weapons. I'm missing some at the moment. This will also be another full damage ship. The flagship, like I said, is still to come, and I don't really know yet if that's going to have extra armor points. If it does, then we'll probably make that a high evade ship, and that will help countermeasure then the incoming projectiles then, so that we won't have so much King Killer effect. Right, so I hope that helped. Yeah, again, thanks to those guys on Hefe Show tonight for sorting this out. We did a bit of a collective on it, and I'm hoping that, yeah, whilst it did cost me a little bit of money to sort this out, I'm hoping it will make your life a lot easier. Any questions? Drop them in the comments below and I'll get back to you. Okay, hope that helps. TSM out.